Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my Fashion Bunker. Today's a Q&A session. So in my last Q&A session, a couple of you had a couple of questions, and so I shall answer them now. Now, the first one comes from Love My Chanel /LV. Hello there again. Hi, how are you? How you doing? Let's do the Wendy Williams show here, shall we? How you doing, Love My Chanel /LV? Here's my question. Do you ever make something? I like making things like a jumper, a necklace, abstract art. Just being creative and different is my thing. Yes, I do. I do create things, and I draw a lot, and I love to write. And I also love to make sculptures and installation pieces, multimedia installation pieces. I like to work with video, obviously. I'm filming right now as we speak, and I also like to combine video with other medias. As far as purely, clothes or accessories are concerned, yes. I have done clothes in the past, predominantly, you could say almost completely for either like videos or performances. So they were pieces that were very kind of editorial, if you want, or photogenic in a way, or anti-photogenic, but were not really wearable outside. It's more something, it's like a mood that's transferred into a garment. But I love to create. I'm a very creative person. Midnight Beauty. How you doing, Midnight Beauty? And since this is a Q&A, you think it's worth buying a Chanel classic flap that is worth $3,500 to $3,800 at FASHIONPHILE or any other trusted consignment boutique that includes the box, dust bag, and authenticity card over a brand new one? Is the $1,800 savings worth more than a brand new bag versus a 10 to 15-year-old bag? I think the only thing that wows me with the vintage ones is the 14 karat to 18 karat gold, etc. Gold plating. What is your opinion? I really value your opinions, by the way. LOL. Thank you, Midnight Beauty. That's so sweet of you. It's difficult. I'm the type of person, I never trust anybody. I would trust Chanel, but not even them. I mean, of course I'm going to trust Chanel that if I buy a bag there, it's going to be authentic. But I'm still going to, look through the bag they're offering me. I'm going to try to figure out if there's any flaws in the bag, if there's anything wrong with the bag. Because I just don't take anybody's word for anything. Now, FashionPhile is a big online kind of community and store, if you want. But they do take a cut off of what they sell. So in a way, I feel kind of tricked because I don't trust them to deliver the best of goods and the most, the highest quality, and that it's really authentic. I don't trust anybody. I just trust my own eye, really, and Chanel. So if they take a cut or a percentage off the bag that they're selling, that means that bag, that they got it for much cheaper. You know what I mean? And I'm personally the type of person that hunts down the source. I want to get my goods at the source. So I personally prefer to establish a relationship. It takes more time. Not all of us have that time. I get it. That's a thing. But if you do have the time and the passion, getting to know people that also, have a collection, or whose parents have or had a collection. There's so many different ways or approaches or ways to approach people that are into buying and selling or owning their own, pieces that they want to pass on to somebody else. So kind of reaching the actual source is, to me, the greatest good. FashionPhile is like me being lazy and not taking that time to do my research to find the source. Hence, I pay FashionPhile to do the research for me, but I don't trust FashionPhile to find the right bag I want. Usually if I go on FashionPhile, I kind of look through all the bags they have, and you got to pick out the one you like the most, but it's not always the case that they have what you really want. And I know for a fact that a lot of us bag lovers, and especially these special luxury bags that are very rare, a lot of us tend to purchase what is available rather than stick with it, keep patient and wait for the right bag to come along and then snatch it. So, to be euphemistic about it, 80 to 90% of us end up buying something we're not 1,000% happy with just because the one we really wanted wasn't available. And this has got to stop, you know what I mean? So I go a step further and beyond that, and like if FASHIONPHILE is offering me the 55 bags, I wanted that 56th that they don't have, I'll wait. And I had to learn the hard way. I've made my mistakes in the past as well of purchasing something that was wrong and then had to fight to send it back, to get the money back, and it's all a big freaking confusion. So is it worth it? It's worth it if you really find, if you have the luck and you find that day on FASHIONPHILE that bag that you want with the price that you say, okay, you know what, FASHIONPHILE, I'm giving you a percentage on top of the actual source price because I didn't have the time to do the research my own. So in that case, if you find the one you're looking for, then yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it. Otherwise, I would just wait, get more money, collect more money somehow, and get the Chanel version. Unless, of course, you're not going for the gold-plated ones from the past, from the 80s, 90s, and then you just want that plating, that particular type of plating with very yellow gold, then you're going to have to go secondhand, obviously. But then again, I would be patient even there, do my research, wait, and then, you know, hit it when the correct bag comes my way. Now, another thing, of course, the vintage bags did not cost so much when they were new. As the new the prices at Chanel go up, vintage prices follow. So in a way, it's always like a chase against time. And I don't think it's very legit. I mean, because a vintage bag is a vintage bag. It can only go so far. It's not like Elizabeth Taylor or Marilyn Monroe wore it and it's their own original bag. And then, of course, there's a huge value because you can own a piece of cinema history on top of the fact that you're owning a piece of design history. But we have to keep it real, people. A vintage bag in pristine condition is very rare. You gotta pay for that because somebody kept that bag protected, sealed for you for decades. That's one thing. A used bag that is visibly used should not be overpriced. And also, I actually encourage buying a used bag that looks used for a lower price because then you'll be less afraid to use it. It's already been, you know, worn in. So you can really enjoy it without having that pressure of having a pristine new bag, and especially if the pristine bag is like dead stock from 50, 30, 40, 20 years ago, and then you're like, oh my God, this bag is older than me. How can I now use it? If I scratch it or damage it, it's going to go really bad for me because I'm going to feel guilty for the rest of my life. So you end up just keeping the bag in the wardrobe. That's also no solution. So there's always that balance you have to find between getting the bag that you really want, but also understanding, do you want to collect it, covet it, or do you want to wear it? The one you really want to wear, you should also be open to getting ones that are a bit more torn and used. But of course, talk to the salesperson and say, listen, it's knocked up, the bag. So let's, you know, give me a fair price. And if they do, then you buy it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and this quick Q&A session. Give me a thumbs up if you did. And leave me other questions you might have in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Love you. Bye. Mwah. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on over, guys, and join the fun.